Hey guys, it's Timmy here. I'm gonna start doing some recaps of my daily trades. So I'm gonna take you through my stuff today. So I actually traded, I traded Roku. I traded the penny stock AMRS at PYX, and that was about it. Just those three. But I definitely botched it a few times. On Roku I took too many times, but So my first entry was right around here, and I was looking for the little fish hook type play that I got here, and I had my stop right under here. So once it broke this level, I was out. So that was like a really small loss. And then I kept watching it because Roku was on our watch list because it had the really high volume yesterday. If you can see here, we had a lot of relative strength there. So day two of that. And anyway, it started forming this little base, and we have really low risk. We have all the EMAs and VWAP right there. So once we get the crack above the VWAP, we're going long on this thing. So I took this long right here, and I started scaling out along the way. As you can see here, let's see, yeah, right here, Roku, a bunch of, well, no, not this one. This was this mess up right here, but these three buy orders were for this play. So I started scaling out along the way. I sold the main part of my shares up here at the top, which was really good. And then I thought this thing was going to keep going because it looked really strong, but it really didn't have that much volume compared to yesterday, so I should have noticed that. But I went long again right here, which is really dumb. And it's because like you're going for the ABCD pattern, like so, like boom, 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 but it's not going to give it to you on this short of a time frame. This is only like 3 candles on 1 minute, so 3 minutes. So this isn't really much of a pullback. You got to look on the 2-minute time frame to see really what's going on. So you can see that that really isn't much of a pullback, or like we got to get to here basically. So that's where I messed up on that. That was another loss. And then I just kept messing around with this thing. I got back in like up here, got stopped out here, and then I like re-longed it around here for the flag break, but it just never gave it to me, and I just got out like flat around here. So I ended up just giving back most of my gains from this nice play, just from like commissions and screwing around with this. So I really botched that up, but the beginning trade was actually really nice, and I should have just left it alone after that. So yeah, anyway, on to the next one was AMRS, and this one was really nice actually. My first trade on this was right around here. I bought it like for this breakout of 0.3, and I just saw that it, like, this usually doesn't work on small caps. Like, they don't do this anymore. They just give you a little pop and then shorts just pile in, and then it does this. So I noticed that I shouldn't be in it, and then I just covered flat anyway. So then I was just watching this. I didn't expect this round to go, but it did. It gave it a little pop, but I knew it wouldn't be like long lasted. So then after watching this for a while, we started flagging out a little bit and formed this resistance right about 4.43, 4.44, and I saw it. I got the one up and then started forming like a little channel, and then right here when we started holding this VWAP, I went long right about 4.33, and then once the volume picked up around here, I just started adding right here, and then we shredded that. That was a really good play. Let's find that on my orders. Yeah, right here. So I added a bunch. This was before I got wicked out. I added right here, looking for the same play, but I got wicked out right here, which is really dumb, which I've been doing a lot lately, and it's just like losing my money because my stop is too tight. Like on one of these, your stop has to be down here, like maybe even under 4. No, maybe not that low, but like around here, because that's usually what these things do. They'll give short little sells, and then people will just buy right back up because of the amount of volume. And then so yeah, got a really nice trade there, and that put me green on the day. I didn't expect it to keep going because it's not that low float. It has like 36 mil and it didn't have that much volume, but it was a good little trade. That's like what, 6%. That's really nice. And the PYX trade was probably the best trade, but I only took like a small share size, so I didn't really get that much of a shred on it. So yeah, right here, PYX 1696, I entered. So right here, and I just saw that it was forming this little pattern and building up volume. It's just been on the hot list for a while, so I should have added more like right when we got this pop, because volume came into it, and that's when you know that the squeeze is on, or whatever you want to call it. But I only added small right here because I wasn't sure if the volume would pick up, but it definitely did. And this is like another ad spot, because once the volume starts flowing in, you know that the squeeze is on and it's gonna rip, which is exactly what it did. So that was a good trade. I got a nice sell at 1839. That was pretty sick. But other than that, that's basically it for my recaps today. I'm going to keep doing my recaps even if I'm losing, and hopefully I'll get better, make you guys better watching, and yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.